4 years since Pope Francis made history, becoming the first Roman pontiff ever to visit the country of Iraq. The visit in 2021 was part of the Pope's effort to encourage the country's embattled Christian minority and foster interreligious fraternity. While there, the Holy Father traveled 900 miles across the country. He not only met with Christian leaders, but also with Muslim leaders. His message to all the faithful was one of encouragement and inspiration, saying Iraq without Christians would no longer be Iraq because they are so integral to the country's identity. And joining us now is EWTN's Rody Sher, editor-in-chief of Catholic News Agency's partner, Mena in Iraq. Rody, great to be with you today. As we mentioned, today marks 4 years since Pope Francis went to Iraq. Tell us, how are people reflecting on this day, that historic visit, and is it still being felt in the country?
Well, thank you so much, Tracy, for having me. Indeed, Pope Francis's visit to Iraq was a historic and deeply meaningful event for all Iraqis, and especially for Christians. And it was the first Pope in history had ever visited the country. And it brought a sense of recognition and hope to Iraqi Christians, and his presence sent a strong message of presence, unity, and also support for Iraqis, especially minorities who had suffered a lot. So the legacy of this visit is still here. Even today, we remember every single step of Pope in our country, Tracy.
And Rody, personally, what did it mean to you?
Means a lot. When we first heard that Pope is visiting Iraq, I'm very honest with you, we couldn't believe this because it never happened before that a Pope to visit Iraq. On a personal level, it affected me, and it had a lot of meanings for me as a Christian in this country, as we always hope that a Pope will visit our country as a sign of support for the Christianity who suffered a lot, as you know. So I still remember this historic moment, this historic visit. I personally did the introduction of the Pope on Franco Hariri studio in Erbil, and his historic mass in Erbil. I can never, and I will never forget these historic moments.
Yeah, it was absolutely incredible. Really, let me ask you this. Has anything changed for Christians since the Holy Father visited Iraq? As mentioned, we know that Christians have long had to deal with discrimination throughout the history there in Iraq. Has anything come together, maybe more cohesiveness between?
Mm-hmm. Well, indeed, we cannot deny that the visit had a powerful impact on the mentality of people. Well, first of all, Pope let the world know that there are Christians in this part of the world. And the second thing was the Pope told people that it's here where God started the message to Abraham, and Abraham started his journey with God. If we recall, the Pope's visit to Iraq's motto or slogan was, "You are all brothers." This was such a strong message for Iraqi people to realize that despite their differences, despite their political affiliation, despite their differences, but they're all brothers and sisters.
Rody, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Good to see you, and God bless you.
Bless you. Thank you so much.